Yes, Caden, they've switched the runways again, so we were going to be going to a different spot, but they've switched the runways back again to a different configuration, where if we did go to that spot, we wouldn't have been able to see any planes. It would have been a very boring stream, unfortunately. So Zurich has decided to switch them quite a couple times on us now, which has made it a little bit difficult to find a spot where you can stream. There's the beautiful Swiss 777 300 ER. Need to move those batteries over there, they're in the way. Morning Bart, how you going, mate? Good to hear from you. And Bart says, Zurich, do you even have time to breathe in between the driving and streaming? Not really, mate. Yes, it's very intense a lot of the time. So, yeah, I hope you're doing well though, mate. Thanks for tuning in. And yes, that was the Singapore Airlines 777 300 ER off to Singapore Changi. And yes, sure is Euro Aviation TV. I mean, yeah, we're doing well, thanks, mate. Bit tired from the drive, but other than that, doing well. Keen to be out here spotting in Zurich. Helvetic Airways, E195, E2. That's just arrived in from Luca. And that Singapore 777 we saw before was SQ flight 345. Obviously back to Singapore. And Euro Aviation TV says, what is the next stop? Actually, we might be going back to Frankfurt to do another stream there. There's a bit of an echo, we'll have to fix that one. Thanks for letting us know, Bart. guys, I'm hoping that's fixed the mic problem that we were having just before, and hopefully we're not having it any more. And Ronald joining in saying g'day, Sam and Matt. Great to see you in the land of chocolate and fondue. Sure is, mate. Great to have you watching the stream again. Thank you very much for tuning in. And Ronald with a $2 super chat. Thank you very much, Ronald. Really do appreciate that support, and hopefully you enjoyed today's plane spotting here in Zurich. And there's quite a bit of background sound with it being a playground, a kid's playground nearby. So unfortunately not too much we can do in regards to that one. Morning, Chris. Hope you're well, mate. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to Zurich. There's the awesome E2 with those massive engines. Sure does stand out. G'day MJ, hope you're well, mate. Welcome. And Roger Abbott, morning from Knoxville, Tennessee. Good morning, Roger. I'll say good afternoon from where I am in Zurich, Switzerland. Yes, Roger, they've changed the runways a couple times this morning, so it's made getting the stream started a little difficult, as from some spots, once they change the runway, there's no action there to view the planes. Yes, Roger Abbott, the A380 should be landing soon. We're going to wait and see what runway it lands on. Hoping it's the one in front of us here. Shouldn't be too far out. And Yuki MFX asks, where are you from? We are from Australia. Morning, g'day. Just there on screen you can see a CH Air Airbus A340. Hasn't popped up on my radar yet, so can't give you too much more information in regards to where it is going and things like that. Now we're hoping the A380 lands in front of us here on runway 34. Yes, Roger, I agree. Unfortunately, though, it has been very patchy in and out with rain. Just about half an hour ago, it absolutely poured rain. It doesn't look like it, as the sun's pretty much dried it all up in certain areas. But yeah, the rain's in and out, and we can't stream in the rain, unfortunately. We don't have the equipment to protect the filming equipment and laptop from the rain. We found it really hard to try find a decent spot to stream from, so we're hoping this one should be alright, but we'll wait and see. We'll try our best. And just landing now is BA flight 712, arrived in from Heathrow. Just landed on runway 28. And there's that CH Air A320. And yes, Roger, I agree. Unfortunately, I've heard rumours that the deck is closed. I spoke to some local Zurich spotters here just earlier, and they told me that the spotting deck on the other side is closed. And Yuki, I am a fan of One World. Hello, Miss Wolves, welcome back. Roger, if you can find more information, if it's actually open, that would be pretty cool. Because would be happy to go there, but it's just getting over there with this equipment now would be rather difficult, and whether or not it's actually open is another thing as well. We're not too sure. I heard it was closed, so. Really smell the jet fuel out here, which is a really cool thing, isn't it? Don't mind the smell of it. Wow, Roger Abbott lived there for 4 years. That's awesome, mate. I'm just trying to do a bit of research to see if it's actually that other deck's open. But in the meantime, there's an awesome Helvetic Airways, the E2. Actually flew on one of these not too long ago, the other week. Nice plane, actually. Alrighty guys, just having a look at flight radar again now. Just trying to see where the Emirates Airbus A380 is. Not too far out now, arriving in about 40 minutes is EK flight 87 from Dubai, DXB. Which will be cool to see. Oops. Hope everyone's having a great day wherever you are. Sorry guys, just having a chat about. You can also get right on the field where they have weekend tours where you can plane spot in a fenced area right on to. Oh wow, that's awesome. That's really cool. And yes, it is MFX. It is. Alrighty, so anyone joining in, welcome to the Aviation Videography live stream here in Zurich in Switzerland. My name's Sam. I'm joined here with Matt, my co-host, and we're doing some plane spotting here. I've been told that they are using a runway configuration here in Zurich that they don't use very often at all, which is not the best news for us, as a lot of the planes are going to be going to another runway, which is not what we want. Roger, if you let us know, do you think they'll change the runway back to its original configuration that they had earlier this morning? Or how long do you think they'll be using this runway configuration? Will they be landing on runway 14 soon, do we think? What are your thoughts? Yes, Roger, it is perfect for takeoffs if they use the runway here in front of us, but we've only had Singapore go there so far, and everything else is going to that other runway, so it is making it a little bit difficult. But how long do you think they'll use this runway configuration for? I'd be keen to find out. And hello, Samil. G'day, mate. Welcome back. Great to have you here and watching the stream. Hope you're doing well. Are you able to hear us now, Roger? I've got the mic turned up all the way, so hopefully it's a little louder for you, but just wanted to know how long you think they'll use this runway configuration for. And yeah, the runway in front of us, I think it's 01? 34. They when they do take off on 34, it's really good here, obviously, really close up, but unfortunately there's not as many planes as we'd like to be taking off on that runway. Miss Wolves 13 says, please remember to hit that like button. Thank you very much for the support. Jap, yes we are. Back plane spotting. G'day Dave Flynn, hope you're doing well, mate. Welcome to Zurich. Just trying to work out what we're going to do, guys, as this runway configuration's really stuffed us around badly. It wasn't forecasted. We were monitoring the winds like crazy last night. We were monitoring them like a hawk in the car ride down to Zurich, but unfortunately some unpredicted winds and unpredicted forecast has really stuffed up the whole runway configuration here for us to film and live stream. So we're still trying to work out what we do, guys. Bear with us. Roger says you all need to talk to the airport mang about letting you spot on the deck on the other side where the A380 will park. Right, okay. The airport mang. What is the airport mang? Oh, right, management. Yes, that would be a big task. But hey, it would be good if it worked. I'm just trying to have a look on Google Maps now whereabouts this second deck is, and if it's actually closed or not. That's the part I'm trying to figure out as we have a look at the Iceland Air 737 that's just landed. Because when I search up the deck on Google, there are no opening hours or anything like that. But it sure does look like a great spot. What's today? Today's Friday. Now, I found a website that says it's open from 8 a.m. to 9:45 p.m. But there's a quick look at that awesome Edelweiss Airbus A320. And apparently they love plane spotters. As I said, they have tours where you can be right on the field. Look for the fenced area near the end of 2 and 8. Oh, right, okay. Let's have a quick look at this plane coming out here though, real quick. Another Edelweiss. G'day TriStar Darren, hope you're well mate, thanks for tuning in. Yes, I think I can see that fenced area you're talking about, Roger. I can see it. That's awesome. And yes, it sure does TriStar, Darren. We've got a lot of kids around here at the playground, at the spotting deck, so sure are making a bit of noise, making themselves known, that's for sure. Chris. Alrighty, I'll have a look at that now. And yes, Chris, I've found deck E, sorry, E for Echo, but I'm unsure if it's open. As I said, there were some spotters here, local spotters, that told us it was closed. Whether that's true or not, we're not too sure, and it doesn't have any opening times. There is a photo of someone that's taken a photo of the opening times at the place, and it does say it's open from 8 a.m. to 9:45 p.m. But the last thing I'd want to do is pack up this stream, guys, and then go over there, start one, or attempt to start one, but then it's closed. I'd feel really bad for ending the stream for everybody. TriStar Darren says it's open at 2 p.m. Monday to Friday. Right, that's pretty soon. Does it have a closing time there by any chance? And the A380 is on final. Alright, let's have a look what runway it will be going. It's on approach now, so we'll see what runway it decides to go. Oh, scrub that. That's the information desk times. No worries. All good. Just trying to work out now, guys, where the Emirates A380 will be landing. Not too far out now. And Plane Spotting Berlin asks, hey guys, did you book some flights yesterday? Unfortunately not. With what's going on now with the unfortunate passing of the Queen, we're still trying to work out what we're going to be doing. As we do know, there is obviously going to be a funeral where a lot of leaders from around the world will be joining, so we thought it might give us a chance to possibly stream in the UK for you guys to provide you with these awesome movements that they would be getting there, such a lot of government aircraft. But we're still in the midst of deciding what to do, so we'll definitely keep you guys updated with that one. Couple options there still. I still would love to do a JFK stream for you guys, so we'll see if we can get that done. Yes, so I do know when they do have the funeral, probably in about 9 days time from now, there are going to be a lot of world leaders from around the world travelling to the UK, most likely Stansted, to attend the funeral. And with that obviously brings the government aircraft from all the various countries and for the leaders that will be attending, which would provide us a pretty cool stream if we were able to capture some of those aircraft for you guys. But we'll wait and see to hear more news about when that may be and if we can actually get something like that sorted for you guys. We're still looking to do a Heathrow stream on Monday though. Monday will be a Heathrow stream. Early morning stream starting at 6 AM local time in London. So do stay tuned for that one. All right. Okay, TriStar Darren. Yeah, just DM me and send that through. There might be. Well, that's good then. That's perfect. So we could have another runway change here, guys, where we in the favourable direction for us. And TriStar Darren did a bit of research for us actually. So it found out that it's definitely closed today from the research that he did. So luckily we didn't pack up and try and move over there. So August 17th and 18th of September it's open. But other than that, they only have a select number of days where it's open. Yep. Indeed. And yes, Miss Wolves 13, it will be a huge funeral, so myself and Matt presume that a lot of world leaders from around the world will be attending, which there's only one way a lot of them can get there, and that is to fly. And a lot of them fly with certain... We do, so it looks like we've had a runway change in our favour, guys, so this is perfect. Things will start to ramp up for us here in Zurich and get a lot more exciting. So hopefully everyone stays around and stays tuned. So just getting back to what you were saying, Miss Wolves 13, there will be a lot of world leaders, obviously, with a lot of special aircraft from around the world. So we thought it might be a pretty cool idea if we could bring you a stream like that. Oh, right. There we are. So, TriStar Darren just sent it to me. Dates are the 30th and 31st of July, the 1st of August, and the 17th and 18th of September are the only days it was open. Indeed it is. That is all right. And MJ asks for a slow pan of the area we are spotting. We'll do the whole area. G'day Rachel O, thanks for tuning in. So that is the playground area just behind us. Filled with a lot of people here. And we have a Swissair Airbus A330 taxiing out for departure. We'll get that one on shot, and that one is over and off to Chicago O'Hare as LX Flight 8. So Swissair Flight 8. So now things will start ramping up for us here, guys, in Zurich. So please stick around, stay tuned. There we are, MJ. Got the runway here in front of us. Ah, awesome. Thanks, Roger. Appreciate that. We're actually going to be doing a stream again here tomorrow, so it would be good if we could get to that deck tomorrow. That would provide us with another stream location here in Zurich. So, Roger, I'll even shoot you a message on Instagram, and we could see if we could work out if we could possibly somehow stream at the other deck tomorrow to provide you guys with another location and another view here in Zurich.
Which deck are you talking about, Tim?
Deck E, that's closed.
You want to go there tomorrow?
We might be able to. Well, Roger's, I'm going to see if he can sort something out. He used to.
Roger, that's amazing. Thank you so much. That would really help us out a lot.
It would. So Roger's wife is actually from Zurich, and they've got connections here at the airport. Apparently he's going to see what he can do. So Roger, we would really appreciate that. And Johnny, unfortunately, Philippine Airlines does not fly to Zurich. And CJL says it's Swiss, not Swissair. Well, do apologise in advance for that. I'm so sorry. So it seems we have Swiss Flight 8 off to Chicago. LX Flight 8. Finally going to get some awesome action now. Well, let's grab this Swiss A330. Righty guys, let's get this 330.
Looks like it might be sitting on the runway just for a little bit as it waits for a couple of 28 departures. So bear with us there.
Very hard to believe. Swiss is on its way. Let's watch it out. Off to Chicago O'Hare as Swiss flight 8.
Just brilliant to watch the rotations from this spot. We've got a few more heavies pushed back. We have the Swiss 777 going to Miami. And we also have another Swiss A330 which is going to Boston. Sam, it does look like though we are encountering a little bit of lag.
Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, we share the same microphone. We haven't actually bought two microphones. We've been sharing the same one. So you might have heard one of us just shout out to the other one from a bit of a distance. Sorry about that, guys. Do apologise, but yeah, didn't have enough to, at the time when we started streaming, buy 2 microphones, so we share the same one.
It really was a big issue. Before we left to Europe, I actually did I've got another job as well, and I had to do a contracted film shoot, which happened about 5 days before we went to Europe, and I got less than a day back home before we went off here together. And Sam was working full-time as well, so we just did not have enough time to actually get the microphones. Now that we've been here, we've been trying to do our absolute best to keep the streaming going and minimizing our time away from streaming and getting that all sort of sorted. Yes, we are. We're just trying to set up the umbrella to avoid the lag. So while there's only 2-way takeoffs, we're just going to be trying to reposition this so we can provide the best possible stream, especially for the heavies that have just pushed back.
Sorry guys, just trying to fix this umbrella situation. It's not easy at all, but we appreciate the support. Thank you, Mohammed. Thank you, Miss Wolves. First time watching from Tokyo, g'day. Thanks for tuning in. Terry Campbell, welcome back, mate. Great to have you here. A380 is on final for runway 14. I can see the Swiss 777 off to Miami and the A330. Alrighty, looks like we've got a pretty decent setup now. Hopefully it shouldn't move, and if it does, we'll just have to quickly adjust it. And it looks like one of the Swiss A330s going to Dubai is
Going to be going off runway 28, so that's something to look out for, Sam. We don't want to miss catching that one on camera, especially. Taking off on runway 28 now, we have the Swiss A320-300 going to Nice. There's LX568. And that's just about to spool up now. We'll make sure now to catch some of these 28 departures, since the setup is all looking good. Oh, an interesting one just arrived on runway 142. It's TUS Air. Very interesting. I didn't even know they flew to Zurich. Just waiting now for that Swiss A220 to start rolling down the runway. Still just holding short. As you can see in the background there, we had the Emirates A380 landing on runway 14. That's going to surely come around and give us a little bit of a view before it goes to its gate. And MJ, yes, we are doing our best. We think we may have solved the major heat problem there. Found a way to balance it all and block out a lot of the UVs hitting the laptop. And there goes that Swiss A220. Climbing out there of runway 28. And next to depart runway 28, we're going to have the Swiss A321-200 going to Berlin as LX966. Sam, it does look like the lag is looking much better now. And it is indeed a beautiful location, TriStar, Darren. Easily one of the most beautiful locations I've ever had the pleasure of plane spotting at. Now lining up also to runway 16. We have that Swiss 777-300ER going to Miami as LX64. On screen now, you'll also see the SAS A320-200neo, which arrived about 5 minutes or so ago from Oslo as SK841. Great to see those big red engines on that SAS 320. And the Swiss A321 is now rolling down runway 28, Sam. Should appear in just a second. There it is. A real great catch there. And next to depart off runway 28 is going to be the Swiss A330, going off to Dubai as LX242. A little unfortunate that it didn't go down runway 16, but we have already caught. This will be our second A330 that we have. We will catch two guaranteed on runway 16. We caught one about 5 minutes or so ago, and now we're going to get a second one, which is going to Boston, which is going to line up next on runway 16 for departure.
And wasn't that Swiss 777 just absolutely magnificent with that? That was absolutely awesome. The spray off the runway and those 330s rolling. We'll capture this one. And those engines as well with the fluff. And thank you, Chris, for the awesome support and spreading it. Please hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. It's free. It sure is. Thank you so much. And I think down there, that is some plane spotters, if I'm not mistaken. Which is pretty cool. I mean, Matt and I would love to go down there to do a stream for you guys. I think that would be absolutely fantastic. I've really got to look into that tonight, actually, because that looks epic. Plane spotting down there. And yes, affecting the laptop. Trying to keep the laptop cool. Let me just watch the playback.
While we work on fixing the lag issue, we have a few more heavies that have just sort of pushed back and going to be taking off right in front of us. We have another Swiss A330 Sam going to Montreal. The Thai 777 has pushed back, which is going to Bangkok. And we also have the Delta 767-400 pushing back as well. And that is going to JFK. So a number of very cool aircraft that are going to be going very soon. Starting to think that maybe it's not the laptop overheating at the moment, maybe it's the internet connection that's causing the lag. Chris did say it's pixelating, which to me sounds like slow internet. Maybe the internet's slowed down a little bit. Second, it should come back, I think. Alright, my phone's connecting properly again. It's faster. Oh, no, as I say that.
Can you guys still hear us all right? And is the internet all right? I mean, the internet on my phone is terrible. I can't get anything to load for me. Hoping the stream internet is still all right. Alrighty, so sound is a little low. Alright, just working on it. Pixelation comes and goes and periodically clocking lag. I really like the stream though. Now it's somewhat pixelated. Very pixelated. Hear you okay though? And the kids. Haha, of course. Picture keeps getting fuzzy and blurry. Alright, so it's definitely an internet problem. Trying to work out what the issue is, guys. I'm really not sure. Is this SIM card that is providing us with the internet is brand new. I only purchased it like a couple hours ago and it came with unlimited data, so I'm not sure what could be going wrong with it. And yes, there is an A330 just about to take off and we'll get that departure.
And next to depart is the Thai 777-300ER, going directly to Bangkok as TG971. Going to be a great catch, definitely a highlight here this afternoon. I know Sam would definitely agree with that. A great rotation on that. Definitely a highlight of this afternoon. There's also some more heavies taking off on runway 16. We have the Swiss 777 going to Bangkok, and following that Thai very closely following that, we have the Delta Airlines Boeing 767-400 going to JFK is DL53. Alexa 38, which is another 777 from Swiss going to San Francisco. So quite a few heavies pushed back there. Just got to wait for the Eagle. Well, I was meant to take off an hour ago, actually.
Is that 777 I see there off to Hong Kong?
No, that's the one going to Bangkok, Sam. Just having a look. It looks like the Edelweiss 340 is delayed until 2:20. So that should go in the next 15 minutes. A huge highlight. Definitely quite a few departures going off. We have the Emirates A380 that's going to go in about an hour and a half as well. It's going to be great to catch. Both looking forward to that. The Qatar 777 following not too far behind it. We also have a Swiss A340 going at 5:30. And directly after it is... Oh, well, we've got a delay on that Edelweiss. That is unfortunate. Now we're just waiting for that Swiss 777 to start rolling down the runway. Looks like United is up 5. Sam, if you want to show off the lineup over there. And how is the lag going, by the way? It looks a lot better on the laptop here. Are we still getting it dropping of frames? Ali asks, what are your closest airports and what time is it for you? Well, actually, our closest airport is right here at Zurich, and it is currently 8 minutes past 2 here in Zurich.
Got a nice wave from the pilot there, which was good to see. Pixelating really bad. Not good, guys. We're really sorry. I'm trying to work it out. I'm trying to see how it looks, but I can't even load onto it myself with my own Wi-Fi. Hopefully it's getting a little bit better, so we do apologise profusely with the connection problems that we've had and all of that. But I really appreciate you guys sticking around. Oh my god. Yeah, that's absolutely terrible. Hopefully that cleared up when I moved the camera, not as bad. G'day guys, hoping that is a little bit better for you. And that was the Delta 767 that we saw earlier, and just then the Swiss A330-300. So, g'day everybody, welcome. Thank you very much for tuning in to Aviation Videography live here in Frankfurt. My name is Sam. And we have another 330 rally.
Great rush. The 1 p.m. rush is really, really good here at Zurich. 2 p.m. I should say. Not good to hear that it's pixelating when the camera moves. It's not good at all. The playback on the Delta 767 looked fine. We did check that out on our phones, but I don't know how it is going up live. And Nicholas, this is Zurich, not Frankfurt. Over there's the Swiss A330 that took off just before. They do a hard bank over the airport and fly right over, which is great. Offers some very, very cool views of the very recently departed aircraft. Now going down to the end of the runway, we still have that United 777-200 going to San Francisco. Bad news is, Sam, it does apparently seem like it's pixelated. Just one moment while Sam and I sort of discuss what we can do about this internet.
So everybody, we're going to attempt to restart the router, our portable hotspot Wi-Fi router. We're going to attempt to restart that. Now, this could go either two ways. It will let us keep streaming, or when we reset it, it might stop the stream. So we do apologize in advance to what is about to occur.
If it does stop it, we'll be right back.
Indeed, if it does stop the stream, we will be right back and we'll set up a new one. But yeah, we can't continue with the stream being this pixelated. Obviously, no one's going to enjoy watching it, so we've got to try and rectify the issue, which I think we might need to restart the Wi-Fi router. Alright, everybody. And Yuki, yes. I have. Twice. Very nice. Just woke up, went back to sleep for the first time. On the first 3 minutes of the show, it was 2:30 a.m. Now 5:25. I need coffee. Did you guys have coffee yet? Unfortunately, not Nabila. No coffee yet for us.
Stream quality is good now. Is it actually? People saying that. That's what someone said.
Sweet guys, we've just tried a different method with the internet connection, so we are hoping that the stream quality has increased. Guys, please let us know in the chat if the quality has increased. We've tried a different method now with the internet connection, so please let us know. Hopefully we are still live and clear. And we were, oh hang on guys, one sec. And Nabila says, why are you guys being so quiet? No coffee today. Unfortunately, Nabila, we've been struck with numerous problems with the internet. So we've been trying our best to rectify those, meaning we're unable to get on the microphone as much. But we seem to have got that fixed, hopefully. And Chris says, looking a lot better now. That's good to hear. Hopefully it is. No worries, Phantom Planes. Chat soon, mate. Take care. And that Edelweiss 340's gone the other runway, and they've done another runway switch here. They've done another runway switch, guys, which is not preferred, unfortunately, so we do apologise. Swiss 777 to Narita, sure was. I'm from Japan. Nice one, thanks for joining in. I think Matt and Sam gave all their coffees to the kids. I thought those were hyenas, not kids. They sure do sound like them, and they are really doing my head in. Very annoying. But there's not much else we can do about that one, unfortunately. And once again, they've changed the runway configuration here in Zurich, making it a lot harder for us to film, which isn't good. If the kids get coffee, they will scream more because they get hyper. So true. And kind words from Evelyn saying, no matter what, boys, your streams are always great, and I wake up early in the USA just for your streams. Thank you so much for that, honestly. That's so nice of you. And that support really does motivate myself and that to continue to keep going, as we are hit with a lot of problems here and there when it comes to the stream. So your support and kind words go a long way in motivating us and helping us to keep going. So we really do appreciate it.
And now we just wait for the next takeoff. Of course, when we fix the internet, the rush of departures just sort of calms down. Always seems to be the way when we do these streams. Sam's just gone on a quick coffee break, and I'm going to be taking over from here, just temporarily. MJ Scandalon says, think Matt and Sam gave all their coffee to those kids. It certainly does sound like it, doesn't it, mate? And yes, there is a children's playground right behind us at the observation deck here. Certainly does create a little bit of noise. We've positioned the mic away, or as far away as possible, but it doesn't always solve the problem. So one of the next departures that we're definitely excited about here at Zurich is the Emirates A380. Going to be departing Dubai very soon, in about 40 minutes or so. I think that's going to be our next heavy aircraft departure. At the moment, we don't really have too much happening. We have the SAS A320neo, which is just pushed back right in front of me. And that's going to be most likely departing on runway 28. It really is a beautiful view. Easily one of the best that I've ever seen. And Zurich itself is such a photogenic place. It really does enhance the experience all around. Let's get some taxiing shots here. Some stuff is going to go right by the camera. Truly is exceptional to catch an aircraft taxiing by so close. And Yuki, yes it does. This Swiss flag does look like the hospital mark. Terry Campbell, there's 3 runways here in Zurich. We have the primary landing one, which is runway 14 and 32. We have the heavy departure runway, which is in front of us now, which is runway 34 and 16. We get the heaviest aircraft departing off. And we also have runway 28 and I believe 08. If I'm correct, 08. And that's mostly used at the moment for the departures. Or the shorter departures. And Jinko, welcome to the stream. Great to have you. So now we're just waiting for a little bit more action, and we have a Swiss A320 taxiing by now, actually. Our next 18 departure, that's SAS that we saw taxiing just before. SK842 going to Oslo. That's just lined up to runway 28 now. We'll likely start rolling in just a minute. To the stream here in Zurich. And Pilot Muhammad, you are correct. My apologies, it was being towed. I only saw it in the corner of my eye and decided to film it. Didn't see the tug on it. So big thanks for everyone who's tuning in here and seeing what's going on in Zurich. So I'm Matt. And my co-host Sam is currently just on a bit of a coffee break, getting that caffeine to continue on for the rest of the afternoon. So we're going to be streaming here until about 6 p.m. Currently it's a couple of minutes away from 3 p.m. So we still have plenty of time and plenty of things to catch. It's a bit of a quiet period here for departures by the looks of it. We had our very busy heavy rush, which regrettably our internet was not working with us at all. So we missed out on probably filming a bunch of those that really would have been great for the stream. But now that it's gotten quiet, the internet's just fine. You know, it really is always the way. So now that we've got a minute and there isn't anything really happening here at Zurich, where you guys are all viewing from. Tell me where you guys are tuning in from, and it'd be great to see the diversity of the audience. So definitely leave in the chat there where you are viewing from. Chris from Louisiana, Michael from Tigamouth, UK. We've got Memphis from MJ Scanlon, Boston. Quite a great diversity there already. Absolutely brilliant. G'day, Chris. Welcome to Zurich. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. You just missed out on some of the A340s, but I do think we have another one just a little bit later at about 5 o'clock. And now we have the A320 taxiing out. Edelweiss A320, that is. Going to be our next departure, operating as WK370 going to Larnaca. About to push back as well, we have the Austrian A320, which will be going to Vienna. Pilot Muhammad's tuning in from South Africa. That is awesome. How's it over there in South Africa? And are you closer to Cape Town or are you closer to Johannesburg? And Mark, is the airport busy? It has its patches. The last hour and a half was quite good. There was endless streams of takeoffs, and now it's gotten a little bit more quiet as we wait for some of those aircraft now to we wait for the next bunch of aircraft to arrive, then depart a little bit later this evening. But until then, it has gotten a little bit quiet. I'm not too sure how it compares when you were last here in Zurich, but currently it can get very quiet. Michael watching now from Manila, Philippines. Great to hear. Love the Philippines, a brilliant country that is. So still waiting for that Edelweiss A320 to taxi all the way down to the end of 2A to embark on its journey to Larnaca. almost down the end of the runway there. Just watching it at the moment on flight radar, as you can't really see the end of runway 28 from this spotting location. Apologise for the lack of traffic here this afternoon. It isn't too much happening just at the moment, but it does pick up a little bit later. Looks like the Edelweiss 320 has lined up onto the end of the runway there as well. Just waiting for the A320 to spool up and get it right on camera as it starts rolling behind from the building. And there it goes, beginning its journey to Iganna. So I was having an idea for tomorrow's stream as well, just to keep things interesting and to really chase the traffic. I was thinking that in the morning we could do a possible like 3-hour stream, and then in the afternoon we can do a longer one, or even just like there could be an hour break between the two streams. So then that way Sam and I can change spots and chase like some of the more prominent traffic. I was thinking that could be a great option. Like, we're not really a fan of ending the stream and restarting it, to be honest. However, I do think like in this situation to change spots, as they're going to be using a certain runway up until about 9 AM for noise abatement rules here in Switzerland, and then they will move over to the next one. And Sam and I really do want to catch some of the traffic. I'm going to be landing before 9 AM and then after 9 AM. Or we were thinking we can just stay at one spot, and then after 9 AM we'll just be getting the takeoffs again. That could work out as well. We're not really too sure like what we're going to be able to do. But we do like to sort of mix it up a little bit, shake it up, and just sort of go from there. And Pilot Muhammad says, Thanks, Matt and Sam, for the great live with beautiful pics and sound as well as information. Really appreciate the effort and the hard work. Thanks for that, mate. Really do appreciate that. We're doing the best we can. It is unfortunate that at the moment it is quite dull. However, it was a little bit better earlier on, and we'll get a little bit better later too. Nonetheless, both Sam and I really appreciate your support. Quite a few aircraft that are lit up here on Flight Radar. We're getting ready to depart. So we're just waiting to see when they're going to be able to do that. Still waiting for that Austrian to push back as well. It's scheduled to go now, so I wonder what the hold-up could be. Phantom Planes, welcome. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Really do appreciate it. For those who haven't already, do make sure to give us a like. It would help us out a ton, as both Sam and I would appreciate what that would do for the YouTube algorithm. Something as little as a like can help promote the video and the live streams to more people who are interested in watching them. So we really would appreciate all the support there. It's free and it would help us out a ton, so thank you very much. I can already see that we're up to 180 likes, which is absolutely amazing. Like both Sam and I, well, if Sam was here, he would definitely appreciate it a lot. At the moment, he is on that coffee break. And in order to actually be able to get the coffee, he has to go back into the terminal and go through security once again. And by doing so, he will be able to bring that coffee out. He definitely chose a great time to go, though. There really isn't anything happening. There's a few arrivals, but that's really about it. Actually, I can see a heavy in the distance coming in. We have the Swiss 777 arriving from LAX as LX41, so we'll get that on camera. I'd really appreciate that, Phantom Planes, giving the stream a like. Very scenic approach there. You can see with the lovely mountains in the back. And we have Jim, who's a member for 2 months now as a Boeing 737 class member. Jim, really appreciate you joining the membership and going on to a second month. Both Sam and I appreciate that quite a bit. It's great to see you have now the blue badge. The blue badge is awarded to members for aviation videography who have been a member for 2 months or more. So welcome to the 2-month blue badge membership. It's great to see you here in the chat, joining both Sam and I out here in Switzerland. It's currently 3:10 in the afternoon, which is one of the more quiet times here at Zurich. A bit of a weather update as well. Pretty good. Sam has just come back from the coffee run. The current weather at the moment is 22 degrees Celsius, and it's mostly sunny, as we can see on the screen there. And it's not expected to really change too much until around sunset. Later in the evening, it will drop down to 16 degrees Celsius. It's going to remain as well, partly cloudy as well. So we should be in for a great rest of the afternoon. So, just waiting now for the next departure. We hear some stuff pushing back, which is great. Sam, I was tossing up on the stream as well, whether we should do 2 parts to tomorrow's stream and use 2 different spots, or if we should stick to the one. Because we have, due to the noise abatement rules, they're going to be using 3-4 for landings in the morning, up until 9 a.m. So we should... And I want to go get some landings as well afterwards. Or we can stay at that heli spot, the heli grill, and then at 9 a.m. there will be departures on that runway.
I see Jim Frace is here. G'day, Jim. Hope you're well, mate.
Jim's now a 2-month member, Sam.
Wow. Congratulations, Jim.
He's got the blue badge.
The blue badge. Thank you very much. And g'day everybody, just a quick thing to anyone joining in. My name's Sam, we're out here at Zurich in beautiful and stunning Switzerland. Just had to go get some drinks, so for myself got the Sprite, and for Matt it always goes with the good old Red Bull. So need to keep energized through the streams, especially when you're faced with so many problems. A lot of your energy goes into fixing those issues, which takes a while, unfortunately. But yeah, big thanks to everyone who's been tuning in to today's stream. I know we've had quite a couple issues with the heat and internet connection problems, but we are trying our best, and we'll be back obviously again tomorrow. And I like the idea that Matt had. We'll do one stream in the first half of the day at one spot, part 1, and then we'll do part 2 stream at a different spot for the rest of that day. I think that would be a good idea. At least we know it's a scheduled stop, not like a unforeseen, stop of the stream and having to restart another one. At least this one will be scheduled, so you guys will know all about it. Are they still using that other runway? Been using 28. Wow. Right, so it's been must be pretty quiet then. So, but yeah, big thanks to everyone who's stuck around. This wasn't something that was forecasted in the weather. We pretty much watched the weather like a hawk, and it wasn't forecasted to be like this, so it's rather annoying, but we're just doing the best we can. It's not easy to pack up and just move. Like if you had a DSLR point and shoot, you can literally pop it in your bag and you're gone. With all of this, we've got chairs and tubs and just so much equipment, it just takes ages. So yeah. Big thanks to everyone who's stuck around and who's continuing to tune in. Really appreciate it, and hopefully you enjoy the rest of the day. I'll pop the mic back down. And Captain Muhammad says, like the cap, Sam. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. And yes, guys, I just thought I'd quickly get on camera. Matt was behind the camera filming me there. Quite intense. But I appreciate that. I could not leave Amsterdam without getting a bit of memorabilia from a place that I truly love, Amsterdam. Very much looking forward to getting back there when I can and catching up with some friends and do some plane spotting. Definitely one of my favorite places.
Looks like the departures are starting back up again. It's great to see as we have made it through the afternoon lull by the looks of it. We have the Thai Air Airbus A320-200 operating as U8-1137 flying to Larnaca. That's next to take off on runway 28. We also have a classic 737 going, Sam, on runway 28. Air Horizon T. And it's passenger configured as well, which is getting rarer and rarer. The Air Baltic that was just on screen before is also heading up to runway 28 for its departure, and the British Airways that pushed back to going to Heathrow is also going to runway 28. So we've got a few takeoffs there. Austrian is also on the move as well, the A320. So a nice little rush there of some different airlines.
And yes, guys, no politics in the chat, please. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Catch you later, Jim. Actually, no, Phantom Plane. Sorry, my bad. Catch you later. Take care.
Kommt du nachher so vor, rollt davor. Ja, kommt davor, das ist eine andere.
Thanks for the awesome support, Chris. Really do appreciate that. It goes a long way. There's an awesome 330 just there. Awesome winglet design. I sure do love it. Swiss. Such a elegant airline. Oh. Classic. It's off. It's gone. The classic is gone. Thank you, Chris. Lady Cat, John, g'day. Just in time for some winglets here with the Airbus A340 from Swiss. There it is on the move again.